around these parts, Chainsaw Lady. I know I seen you. I watched your videos, but you didn't know Pioneer was ahead of Steel was. Oh, Pioneer was always ahead of Steels. Plus their innovation of this Easy Start. You steel owners stole Pioneer's Canadian official Easy Starts. Guess he invented that first. The old Pioneers did. Want to see this one? Great pull! Don't fuck with these Pioneer guys! See this saw running? It's a Pioneer! That's better than Steels! A story about, Pioneer's great history of their little chainsaws. The P28. Start my own P28 here. Listen here, Chainsaw Lady. You might be the newer chainsaw king, but I'm still the old power saw king here. So if you want to see some more saws that's better than your little Steel 500i, well, this old 1010 won't last. This 1010 will last for years. Look at this sucker running. I don't think you got one of these, do you? I usually deal with that sometimes. Oh, yeah. Old Pioneer. Old Mechanics. Here we go. Woohoo! Yep. That's the sound of an old 1010 Pro Mac. Get fucked, lady. Crazy, boy, because we're all crazy about the Pioneer, the 1010 Pro Mac. I'm still the chainsaw king. The old stuff. Getting them running is what I do. But you don't want to mess with this little crazy guy right here. Because this crazy guy right here has got all kinds of crazy old saws. I'll tell you what, lady. You're talking about our old saws thrown away? Kiss my ass. Oh, nothing doesn't run better than Pioneer. Because Pioneers, Mechanics, will smoke a steel. The old, 125s that McCulloch have made, the Super 125. With steel, smoke your little Steel 500i. And with steel, at least it'll just keep up with your 500i. Oh, they don't make a bigger saw than that. They make a more bigger saw than that. You get over to 895 was where it was, lady. So get your facts straight. If she ain't a Pioneer, and she ain't a lady. That's the way Canadians roll, buddy. Woo! Sound ever is hearing about a Pioneer. Ah, listen to that. Listen to that, lady. Listen to that. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, buddy. Pioneer. Pioneer. Woo! Let's that baby run. We all Canadians are crazy about Pioneers. That's just how it rolls, buddy. Sorry, Steel owners. Steel never wants to not beat a Pioneer. Let me tell you a little story about Pioneer instead. A little P65 they have made, an old P62, will still keep up with the 500i. At least that saw's got 165 cc's outboard put. Ooh. There's your answer about Pioneer. Now get the hell off here. Oh, man. Tell you what, she ain't a homemite, she ain't a pretty lady either, because guess what? See, I'm a guy that likes bigger saws too, from the 50s. And if you want to see a 500i, this lady that's from, I don't know where she's from. I've been hearing she's talking a lot of crap about old guys and old chainsaw guys, and a lot of old chainsaw guys say, well, that 500i won't keep up with an old P65 Pioneer. We know what chainsaws are back in the day, between your little kitty lady's chainsaws. We call the 500i a kitty lady saw. This is a man saw. And look how deep the exhaust port is. Let me stick my finger through it so you can see how deep the exhaust port is. Look at that. Full loud exhaust pipe from a 58 zip from the 1950s. I bet you I got you out right now, chainsaw lady. Let's see if I get this thing running this year. You're going to be competing with my ass. Let's see which one's better. A 32-inch bar, 58 zip, or your little 500i can keep up with the old 58 zip. I bet it won't. I bet that thing will stall out the first dang time. I know how 500i's are when they have that fuel injection pump in them. They always stall out. But when you see an old 58 zip running around close to your face, that's when you realize I got all the power. And I don't think she don't got all the power she got. I got maybe more power than her than what she's got. And that's a fact. I don't know why I'm speaking Canadian for. I guess it's just me going crazy. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Like I said, girls go after me because I got all the old school shit. It's like I say, if she ain't a pretty good sound lady, then she ain't a good saw. Woo! That 500i's got that crappy ass muffler on them. The one that gets carbon in them. Same with the Huskies. These I don't have to worry about getting carbon in them. Ha! But still, nothing will still not beat the old Pioneer. You wait till I get my little pretty little hands on that P65 sometime, little lady. If I get my hands on that saw, you're going to be competing with me. Then we see which of the crazy guys will talk about old saws. They call me the crazy man for a living, and I love collecting old school saws. And this is my favorite saw. The old Pioneer, because it's got the easy arc start you still fucking Ernest stole. Fuck the Pioneers! When Pioneer first invented the easy arc start, he's saying yours is the first easy arc start. No way, sirree! Pioneer first invented the easy arc start. Steel stole the opportunity to make their own easy arc start, the first one ever made. But no, it was Pioneer first. How I know? Because I talked to the guy that was working my factory for steel. And this little Pioneer will still keep up with real little steels. See that? See that? See that? You may be down my house, lady. And I got some nice trees you can help me cut with. Then we'll just do the talking to see what your saw is made out of. I don't think that 500i will ever last you a day or a week or so, because I heard a lot of bad rumors about 500i's right now. A lot of people started one of those damn saws away themselves away. And I'm trying to get people back into the old saws. The only good saw I know from steel was that 290 MS right there. See the MS right there? That's the only good steel that's out there, I think, from the late 2000s. You know, I think I like the Stihl 290. If I had to pick a steel chainsaw, I had to pick the 290. It's got all the power I need. You know, if I need more power, I got these older saws right here. That's what they're made out of. Fucking power. 1010 Pro Mac, the little saw. The old Pioneer P28 1979. Second 1 year off, right off the production line. And this is where Husky was going to buy them out. See, most of the stoners don't understand what Pioneer is back in the late 70s, oh yeah, Steel had their ass in a 20, because when Pioneer came out with their P65 in 1988, they gave the old Steel the good fuck off to Steel. And that was just saying by that way. That was back in like 1988 to 87, saying, alright, see, Steel's want to keep talking shit about Pioneer, saying your guys are the first created the Easy Arc Start. That's what pissed off Pioneer. And that's what made their saws be 165 cc's. How I know that? Because a lot of people are telling me that saw officially does have 165 cc's. And every Pioneer factory that I know from, even though when I looked it up in the information, it says 165 cc's to be exact. Those old Pioneers will still keep up with your Steels. I mean, it will. I mean, by far, I know Pioneers way too well, and I know a lot of stories about them because I'm the guy that will tell you the stories about Pioneers. Ah, the smell of fresh two-stroke fuel is my favorite thing. Alright, lady. Your challenge is up. Me and you, through the wood with your 500i versus my Pioneer versus my 1010 with your shit. You'll see who cuts the best firewood ever. Oh, yeah, wait till we get that P65 first. I'm going to figure out how to get one first. Hey, it might take years, but just give me a little bit of time. I'll get it. I just got to figure out how to get it. Oh, yeah. You know, I hate when people say, oh, just throw away the old saws. Well, I'm going to show you something about these old saws. I'll show you a story about them. I'll tell you a story about why they're more reliable than their new saws are. You know how much a fuel-injected pump for a 500i is? $70 for a fucking fuel injection pump. That's fucking ridiculous. That's the reason I'll never buy a 500i. I always wanted one, but yeah, after I seen that price of that fucking fuel pump, so that fucking fuel pump explodes or goes out, no way. A lot of people try to figure out ways of how to hot rod it and try to make it cut faster. You know, 290s, they were much more easier to hot rod. Now I'm not going to hot rod this guy. This is a firewood cutting saw. Now these old guys, here's this part of my collection, you see. The old Pioneer, looky here. Get you guys on the camera so you guys can see. This old lady can see what a real P20, what a real chainsaw is. This is a real chainsaw. These are real chainsaws. These ain't fucking fake chainsaws, I can tell you that. You want a chainsaw cut through your birch wood? That old 1010 Pro Mac will fucking do it. In a heartbeat. I love old school saws. I had a passion with them ever since I wanted one. But listen here, chainsaw lady. You wait till I get this one restored. And get this one refixed. And order a new recoil spring for this guy. Order a new carburetor for this guy. Order a new fuel cap. This thing right here will be good as gold. Order a new carb kit assembly. This guy right here will be good as gold. I have to figure out how to get the oiler to work. But like I said, lady, it's on, buddy. It's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. I hope you see this dang video. I hope you can accept my damn challenge and get your little crappy ass 500i. I'm gonna say. How about you just throw that 500 away and get you an older saw? I might change your mind, might change your mood a little bit. But you know what, lady? You don't know what an old school saw even is. We do, because we learned out in the woods that old school saws, well, they had more kick-ass power than anything else saw in the universe. We know that by heart. That was these old Pioneer. So the Pioneer's exhaust pipe is finally fixed. So she's a runner, guys. She's a runner again. I gotta clean her up again. Well, you always take care of this little Pioneer. You know why? Because this Pioneer tells a story about how saws were made, not how new saws are made now these days. Fucking new saws now these days are junk. The old stuff? Oh, yeah. I mean, except for the newer model steels that I will not complain from. So I can't complain about those older model steels. Like this in here is a 2000 model. This is what year this is. This in here is the year of 2000. So he bought this saw brand new in 2000. So I'm gonna get this replaced. I'm gonna put a carbon fiber one on the saw. And maybe, yeah, see, it's cracked steel. You can see how cracked it is, but I'm going to replace that someday. I want to get a chance to replace that cover. This is the only steel I'll probably possibly buy and use for a lifetime. Is this old MS-290. And I'm going to rebuild her. Then I got a newer model, Husqvarna 55 Rancher. I'm going to rebuild too. I got a lot of stuff to rebuild, so I hope I can get 200 out of this saw right here, so that way people can be happy. So thank you guys for watching. Now get the fuck out of here. I'm just kidding. You guys don't have to get the fuck out of here if you guys don't want. I'm just saying, don't fucking find out. What saw is better? I mean, hell, Pioneers back in its time. I mean, people don't know about them. Your new generation thinks, the saws are open. But I just think Pioneers are better. That's just my opinion. Everybody has opinions of themselves. I mean, I like Pioneers because they just cut good and they got all the power you need. You don't need a bigger saw unless you're gonna have bigger wood to cut. But that P65, whoa, oh boy, I heard a lot of rumors about that saw. I know a guy that owns one, but he won't sell it. I tried to get him to sell it, but I think last time I asked him, I think I met him at a tractor show or something. That was a good while back ago. I can't remember that far. But I remember I was talking about a guy that was talking about Pioneers. He said, I asked him, how many cc's does the P65 has? He says 165. I said, wow. And I think I remember asking him if he was working for a Pioneer factory, and I talked to a couple few people on tractor shows that were Pioneer, that were part of the Pioneer factory back in the late 70s and 60s. That was kind of interesting. I met a couple few people that was part of the Pioneer industry group. They knew a lot about Pioneers while Husky bought them out around 1979, and Pioneer run as good as day. I'm glad to see that saw run. I'm glad to see that exhaust pipe fixed for now. That thing exhaust screws come off. That's the other thing the Pioneers always had problems with. It's just exhaust pipes. They always go bad on them. That condenser should not be sitting up there like that. This right here is an original McCulloch condenser. I'm keeping this up here and hang up somewhere. Look back at the old McCulloch. I'll set this thing up here and bend it back. Well, thank you guys for watching. And get the heck out of here. I'm your host, Hot Rod Timberman. Heading out, signing out. Get the hell out of here.